So, well, with regard to what you were saying, well, you can't see it very well, but we have a nice home. I mean, we had some nice things before it works. We, but we were pretty much living paycheck to paycheck. We didn't have like a big savings account.
Not that she knew of.
That was the dark hole money. He would never tell me how much was in the dark hole. Okay.
Well,
never.
I made that mistake one time, and by the time she got out of the basement, she promised me she wouldn't. Now I'm not gonna ask for any money, but how much is there? And she was all nice about it and everything. But by the time she got up to the top of the stairs, she needed a new washer. It was amazing.
That's all I asked for was a washer. I
She
didn't even
needed a
ask
new
for
washer.
like a new fur coat or
Yeah,
you
and
know
the washer that she had was
a new car or anything like
whatever.
that. I was
We're not-
asking for.
We're not going to go down that
I
road.
was
But, you know,
asking
it's
for
just
a
amazing
washer.
how that changed. You know,
Okay.
And guys, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
So anyway, was there anything else that stood out to you? Did we talk about your health? I can't remember if we talked about your health. What is it Works done?
I think we really talked about my current health. I mean, I'm 50 years old now. I turned 50 in November, and I feel great. One thing, I've had a lot of trouble in the past several years with PVCs, and
What?
if any of you have, see, you're interrupting again.
Well, I'm just.
Typical girl. Just sit over there, okay?
What
You're
causes it? That's what I was just
Okay,
saying.
so it started occurring about 8 years ago, on and off when I was working third shift, and there was a lot of stress in my life at the time, but it just didn't go away, and it got worse and worse and worse. And you know, you can go back and read some of my posts on my PVCs, but It Works has really changed that in a big way because New You, the Greens, and Confianza have almost completely gotten rid of my PVCs. As long as I'm taking my supplements like I'm supposed to, I'm in great shape. The doctors have told me there's nothing that can be done about PVCs, but I've proved them wrong.
And that last time you went back to the hospital because they've had your records from your what's it called when you do the treadmill?
My EKGs
And your treadmill testing.
and stress tests.
They were blown away. Your 35-year-old cardiologist at the hospital was blown away by your endurance on that treadmill.
Yeah.
Compared to what it was a year earlier, and he said you blew him out of the water, which was pretty cool for 50 years old.
For an old dude. Yeah.
Yeah, so, and that's New You for the, HGH, human growth hormone, so that's awesome.
Yeah, it has definitely made a big difference in my life. I don't have any joint pain now. I was only on the Relief for a short period of time. I haven't been on it for probably 6 months. Haven't needed it. But, yeah, great products. Definitely life-changing products.
What has it done for me? I mean, from your perspective, I used to be sick a lot, and that affected you, and...
Yeah, Melanie was taking allergy shots, what I would call chronically, for what, 2 years you were on allergy shots? And once she started on the products, she hasn't had an allergy shot in way over a year now. And to be honest with you, she's a lot easier to live with.
When I'm not sick. Yeah, no more sinus infections. Well, I have them a little bit, but I used to have them all the time, really super bad.
I was more referring to the mood swings.
The Confianza.
Good stuff.
And my memory's much better. Is there anything else that you can think of that maybe people should know? Like, what about, your perspective of the company? Like, everybody thinks this is like a girl's job or
No,
whatever.
Absolutely not.
I mean, you've seen a lot of guys, talked to a lot of guys in the
I have.
company, a lot of husbands, and you've even started your own little group of, what's it called?
The man cave.
The man
But
cave.
I've kind of been really bad about that lately, and I need to get back on it. But, the way I approach the man cave thing is, and I'll just tell you straight up now, guys, if you're going to continue on like you are, and we all struggle, that's fine. But if you want to get some freedom like I've got, freedom with your money, freedom with your family, freedom with travel. I mean, my gosh, how many vacations have we taken this year?
Well, I went to Florida 4 times. I'm not sure how many times you
And
were
I
there.
didn't complain once.
I mean, they were business / fun trips. So Seattle, well, that was
Yep.
our favorite. I mean, we never been anywhere and had the time we've had there. It was great. We went on a cruise. We went to Atlanta,
To Atlanta, we went to Gulf Shores, we went to
Seattle.
we
Yeah.
already
Oh
said
my
that.
gosh, we
Went to
have been a
St.
lot.
Louis,
Wow. Okay.
and I've been to Florida 1, 2, 3 times this year. Actually, last year. This is 2014. I don't know what 2014 is going to bring for us, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome. A lot more than 2013, I can guarantee you that. And 2013 was amazing. But the travel's been amazing. The freedom of money's been amazing. Just the freedom is amazing. It's not about the money. The money brings freedom, absolutely. It brings freedom. It brings the ability to give. It brings the ability to do what you want, when you want, for the most part. But it's just awesome. But where I'm going with that is, those of you that are out there that have wives that are in it works and you're just kind of blowing it off and you're not doing anything with your wives, that's a big mistake, boys. I'm telling you right now, that is a major, major mistake. You can sit on your butt, you can poo-poo your wife all you want, but you're just poo-pooing yourself and you're putting yourself in a bad situation because, if you want to work your butt off like I've done most of my life, that's fine. Continue working your butt off. But what I want to do is I want to work with my wife and I want to have the freedom tenfold, 100-fold what I've had in the last year. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And there's more to come for us. I guarantee you that. You can sit on the sideline, guys, and do nothing. Sit around on Sunday and watch your football games. But, that's not where it's at. Support your wives. Help your wives. Find out what you can do for her. If she's having a down day, help her get back up. Help her. Find a way to help her. Don't drag her down.
Well, and you do a lot of talking to people too. You one-on-one, you're good at talking to people, and you share about your stories or our stories, your health, how this has changed our lives with people every day.
And not everybody's good at talking, but there's a place for you
Yes.
in this business.
Everybody has a gift.
Everybody's got a gift. Everybody's got a gift. You just got to find what it is.
And so then talking to people that haven't, have been watching us and been wondering if this is something that they could do too, from, a guy's perspective as well, this is something guys can do. We know guy distributors, single guys that are doing this.
It's a little more difficult for guys, but guys can do it. You just gotta get out there and you gotta beat the bushes.
Yeah, you have one team, one mission. You've got girls around you that are going to help you, like on your team, and if you have to go rap somebody and you don't feel comfortable with it, you could always ask somebody. That's the cool thing
That's
about.
the really cool thing about this company.
And there's no competition.
There's
it's
no
all,
competition.
We're family.
Everybody helps everybody else.
And that's great. But what are your words for any maybe husbands out there that are thinking, gosh, I'd really like my wife to get involved in this? Hey.
That's easy. Call me. 812-828-1474. Give me a call. I'll give you some guidance and help you get started.
And you would encourage him as well to get involved as they get involved as a team. I mean, our whole family is doing this together, and it has brought our kids closer to us. We're spending more time with them. I mean, hasn't our relationships grown amazing from just doing this together as a family business? And you know, we're traveling together.
That's definitely something that is it shows up, especially during family gatherings. I mean, used to we couldn't get through a family gathering without a fight, and I haven't seen my kids have one fight in the last 2 years when it comes to family gatherings, because they're focused now. They have a focus. They all have a common goal.
Yeah, and I mean, we just have a passion together to help other people, and really the focus is off of us and on others, and I think that's probably the biggest thing. I mean, we found our purpose.
Yeah.
And that's helping people, and we're thriving in that environment, and really that's what God intended for us all to be anyway, is to be focused on other people and not ourselves. And when we do that, He takes care of our needs while we're helping or being His hands to help other people. So.
Yeah, God doesn't want us struggling and dredging through this life. He didn't put us here for that. He put us here to help people. And, you know, Jesus didn't walk around in rags. I mean, Jesus was not a poor man. You read the Bible. He was not a poor man. He had everything he needed. He had everything he needed to be successful. And that's what we're going to have. Everything.
Including freedom of time.
He had
I mean,
more,
his disciples
he had more than enough to be successful,
yes. And
for sure.
And his disciples as well. And that's our example for us, is to be what they were.
Yeah.
You know, only we're supposed to do more.
Yeah.
According to scriptures, we're supposed to do more than
we
they
are
did.
supposed to do more, and we're not perfect.
Oh,
Don't
no.
ever get that. I'm not telling you we're perfect, but we're trying. We're trying. What's your next question?
I think I'm out of questions. But I think it's been a good discussion, and I think what we really wanted was for us to be transparent.
Is Willie a wood?
Willie a word. Well, I've been around 80, so Willie is a word.
Willie is a wood.
But we just wanted to be transparent with all of you, so you could just see our hearts and see, you know, we could sit down and just tell you what's going on with us and let you see into our world. And we want to help other people do this. And so,
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the beauty of this business, is we can't go anywhere if we don't take people with us, because we don't get rewarded until our people get rewarded. We don't get promotions until they get promotions. Does that happen at
Anywhere?
I mean, it sure didn't happen where I used to work. To wrap it all up, we just want to tell you that if you want to get on board with us, or if you just want to know a little more about it and you have some questions, just get a hold of one of us. Call Mike, call me, inbox us on Facebook, whatever. But get a hold of us. We don't pressure anyone, so we don't want you in if you don't want to do it, but we sure are anxious to take some other people with us. We're moving to the top, and we're taking people with us, and we would love for you to go with us. So.
Yep, we're 2 steps from the top, guys, and it didn't take that long to get there. It just took a lot of work. It took a lot of hard work. But you work hard every day. So what do you want to work hard at? Do you want to work hard at gaining freedom, or do you want to work hard for the man?
All right. So
All right.
long.
So long. Hope you made it to the end of this video. Oh my gosh. It's long enough.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.